Hello everyone, welcome back again. Today, we are diving into the 100 civics questions for the U.S. Citizenship test, updated with the 2008 version. We'll go through these questions slowly and in random order to help you prepare effectively. Let's get started and make your path to U.S. citizenship easier. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? Nine. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. When was the Constitution written? 1787. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. In what month do we vote for president? November. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4th, 1776. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What is the political party of the President now? Republican. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Who was the first president? George Washington. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. We elect a president for how many years? Four. Who vetoes bills? The President. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education.